What's going on? My route runners, it's Shirley Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks. I'm taking on Swag King DT. He's the Niners, I'm the Seahawks. This is a ranked game. I've had in the comment section below a couple people saying, don't use the Niners Seahawks. Don't be relying on the AI glitches and all that good stuff. And for ranked games, I definitely understand where you're coming from, and I'm definitely going to try to bring you a variety whenever I do play some ranked games. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Some people have been asking about a Road to Top 100 series that I brought up a couple videos ago, and I ended up getting booted. like you've known, like I've said, 3 games out of 4, and I was like, man, I'm not going to do this series anymore. But you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to persevere through. There are people ranked in the top 100 that are legit, that don't IP boot or IP flood or yada 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 network timeout stuff. And so I've had some people ask me, what does it mean to get booted, or what is luckily if you play ranked matches and you're not ranked in the top 500 or so, you don't really get booted that often, which just means sometimes they flood your IP your IP with I don't really know exactly the computer terms of it, but it pretty much boots you offline. That's actually illegal. I think another term for it is like DDoSing, and so the EA server essentially thinks that you quit the game, and so you get the loss. And then there's different other ways. I don't know the different various ways how people do it, but I don't know like why. Sometimes they'll give me a network timeout when my opponent like quits out, and they'll say so CJC Sports plus 9 points, so and so minus 9, and then I go to leaderboards. I end up losing 9 points, and I'm on a L1 streak. So I don't know. There's a bunch of different methods, and people like to do all different types of stupid stuff. People are really thirsty for try to get in that top 100. So I really want to try to get up there and be one of the legit people up there. I think there's probably like 30 people in the top 100 that's legit, I would say. Now, I'll give some people credit. Maybe let's just say 40. But there's probably less than 40 people that are legit in the top 100. And this is why we're playing ranked games, just gets me frustrated. Or playing Madden in general, just rolls all the way out to the right and throws all the way back across his body. I'm in perfect position and no animation, nothing. So he takes a 21-7 lead. So I'm gonna have to claw back in here. And then another thing is I wanted to say was about the Seahawks Niners. I know some people were saying, whenever someone posted on my third gameplay against Truth, we both used the Seahawks, which was an instant classic. I think an amazing game, and the reason why I called it the game of the year was because that's the most I've been hyped after a game in a very long time. So if you've not seen that game, you've got to check that out. It was my 2 videos ago, a couple days ago I posted it, so definitely you want to check that out. It was an awesome game. But whenever I play like a pro player or a really good player, if they're gonna use the Seahawks or 49ers, if I'm playing a money game, I'm definitely gonna be using the Seahawks or 49ers. So that was a big pick on my part. Maybe I can get some points before half, and it just is what it is. Some people say all pro players are people that exploit the game and use by using the Niners or Seahawks, and they try to get the most AI help or whatever. But I assure you, if you put the Niners on an average player and then you play, top-notch players or some pros or whatnot, you're gonna get flooded 21-0. It's not all about the team. It definitely helps, especially whenever you get to that level of competition though, and you're playing, everyone's pretty equal. Especially with how EA, I feel like, have really like dumbed down the game in a way so the casual player can actually move the ball on offense, be a decent player and pick up the game and not be frustrated. So I feel like that makes the level of competition more even on the upper level players as well. So there's not that big of a gap from a really amazing player and a good player. So with that said, I just don't buy that. Yeah, you want every little advantage you can get. Playing with top-notch teams, the big hit fumbles and stuff. But that's just the way the game's geared. With big hits are such a big deal. That's why people use the Niners. And, you can't put your stuff on conservative and not fumble the ball. I mean, you want to get that one stop that maybe the AI would give you. But trust me, if you put an average player on the Niners and you put a great player on the Bills or Eagles or something like that, that average player's going to get flooded. So it's not all about the AI. And I know that the person that said that in the comments probably didn't really mean it like that, but You know, it just gets frustrating when people say, you know, just don't play with the top teams if you're playing a money game or top-notch competition or something like that. So, you know, I'm gonna get off that little high horse. But against ranked games, especially, I'm going to definitely be playing with other teams. I've been playing with the Eagles a little bit. Addy suggested them to me, set up their depth chart. I didn't really like them too much when I used them. I mean, they're a nice team, but something about them just, I don't know, I wasn't able to. It's just weird. Some teams I can't really play with, and other teams I can. And look at that dot he throws, but was it out of bounds? Look at this man. This man just throwing dots, but Vernon Davis doesn't know how to keep 2 feet in bounds or catch in Madden. So I ended up getting the stop. As you can see, I was down 21-7. I've been doing a really good job lately of turning it up on defense in the second half. Of, you know, my opponent will get a little lead on me, or the game's close till halftime because the running game's, you know, really effective, or this and that. And once I can get that one stop, and, you know, my offense is go go go. Come on, Marshawn, that's fake. Catch that ball. That's pathetic. So third down, I'm able to get in the end zone to make it a 2-possession lead. But, you know, once I get that one stop, go up by 10 points, that puts some pressure on them to kind of get out of that little run scheme offense and dink and dunk and, you know, all that. So, and then that's when I can really put the pressure on defense. And then, you know, usually the floodgates will open up. Alright, so up 10. He's moving the ball really good, as I was saying that. First, he gets first and goal. He's no huddling, which is smart. He needs to score before the 2-minute warning. Was not able to. So now it's third and goal. I'm selling out for the quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak is really tough to stop. He hits me with very, very bad play call on his part. You never know. That's like the difference, man. You don't need to be doing that. But this was a really good scramble out, and then the whip route, my flat zone, came up. As you can see, he ended up coming up to the quarterback to try to stop him. So really good read on his part, and really good pocket presence. So he had to get this. He doesn't have to get this onside kick. Well, actually, he does. So this is pretty much going to wrap up the game. I think I'm going to have to get like 1 first down. And so we'll just see if we can do that. So, you know, I'm definitely going to be doing the top 100 series. I'm going to try to be one of the legit players in the top 100. I'm going to fight through the booters and hopefully not get booted too often and make me too frustrated. I hope I can complete the series and not quit the series out. That's what I ended up doing for in last year in Madden. So, you know, I want to stick with it. Just make the top 100 and do it. You know, a lot of y'all have been asking for and wanting it and wanting to prove that I can get in the top 100. So that'll be coming up soon. I hope you enjoy this. I'll be seeing you on the 6th. Thanks, Swag King, for those 12 points.